Hi everyone, welcome back for episode 4. Now, at this point we are back at House Forrester with Lord Ethan, and we have to choose a House Sentinel to help advise us in our actions and hopefully secure the house's future with our judgment. So, let's see what we have here. I know pretty much who I want to choose. Like I said last episode, I think I'm pretty much going to go with Duncan. But I'm just going to have a little look around, see what there is here, and maybe it could sway my decision. But we will see how that goes. I have the bracer here as well, so we could literally just go and give it to someone now, I think. But we're going to do it, as the Maester says, at the council, because that'll make more of an impression.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't
Is there
look
anything
good.
else missing?
Has anything gone missing?
No, doesn't look that way. Seems Eric was the only one to resort to thievery. But I'm still worried about our stores.
Okay.
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord.
Is there anything we could do to improve this situation?
Cut us off and wait us out. We'd only last a fortnight.
That is
But
not
there
very long
are
at all.
steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded
Such
food from the
as?
small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times.
I trust you to make that decision.
To make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. The
Hopefully.
house falls. They'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Thank you. Hopefully that is sure that does seem like a fair decision. That. Let's see what Royland has to say for himself if we can find him. I believe he's over here somewhere. Oh, let's go and have a chat with you, Malcolm. See what he has to say for himself.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle
Probably
Malcolm.
should.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
Looks very much like Lord
showing
Forrester,
mercy
doesn't he?
to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
Wait, Uncle.
Need you?
You can't leave. We need you here. Especially now.
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher.
She has asked me to return with him. To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold.
It's probably a pretty good decision actually to make the house stronger. We could do
Just
one back.
try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Yeah, I'm sure she
You know that
has.
just as well.
I'll be gentle.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
Thank you.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir
You may.
Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
You've got a point there.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
But Ramsay Snow has the backing of Casterly Rock and King's Landing, I believe, at this
Mother
point.
told me
Possibly.
Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I
At
knew
least that's where
we could
Roose
rely
Bolton's
on Mira.
alliance lies, so...
She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned
Hopefully
about
so.
you.
So in that case, we shouldn't go
I saw
with
what
Sir
you did to
Royland.
that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The
We have to
people
gain some
want me to
control
leave.
somewhere.
They need me to, but
Yeah, I'm even more sure
What?
of picking Duncan now. Definitely seems the way I should go.
Ethan,
Right.
please. Tell me.
I wish Father were here.
We all do, but Father's gone. You are the lord of this house, which is why you must be strong. You're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
Thank you.
I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Maybe she should be the Sentinel. Maybe she could be the Sentinel's advisor. I'm sure Duncan would not mind. Right. There he is there. We'll talk to Duncan first. We'll not make him a Sentinel right now, obviously, the second,
Duncan.
but
Yes, my
we'll
lord.
just get some more of his
I
views.
have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
That even more points to the fact that this should be... Oh, we can only ask about Sentinels. I don't want to
No, it's
pry
nothing.
too much
I
into
just
his
need to
intent with
walk and
that.
clear my head.
And lead me down a path that I don't quite want to go to and actually make him a Sentinel right now. See, obviously I can give Bracer to straight away, which is not what I want to do. I want to do what the Maester suggested and give it to them in that council. So let's go and see what's going on over here. If there's any more additional people we can have a chat with. It does not seem to be the case. It seems that I can only probably talk to Sir Royland, and that is going to give me probably the same option. We'll have a little talk just in case.
Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word.
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice.
How are our defences? There
What's
we go.
the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right.
Fair
You've
enough.
got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let
See-
you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm going to go with Duncan because I didn't like the way that Sir Royland treated that man. And it was more of a case of the fact that... There's the Maester there. Can we go upstairs? What's in this tower? We'll have a look in the tower. But I also didn't like the way that he was hitting them all over the place. That kind of forced my hand, I felt, into sending him to the wall. I feel if that hadn't have been the case, then we may not have done that. I understand what he's saying about being strong in time of war, but I still feel that Duncan is the best choice. I'm probably being very biased. Well, that's a nice little overview. It's quite cool. The graphics are quite nice. It takes a little bit getting used to because there's like this strange depth of field over here where everything goes a bit cartoony and blurred rather than true depth of field. See this here on the picket fence here. It's a very interesting way of doing things. It's very nice though. We'll come back down and we will go and see the Maester who's standing just next to this cart. There he is. Let's talk to him. Can't quite get it clicking right here. There we go.
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Most certainly am. Let's get his
what is it
perspective.
you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood
Oh,
may
right.
be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? They
That
could
sounded a
ransom us.
little bit greedy.
You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives
How
of
much
those
do
you
we
love.
have?
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay's snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Not sure. Can we
My
talk to you
lord,
again?
Are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, I am.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well.
Here we go.
I will convene the small council at once.
Thank you very much. Let us make probably the most important decision so far, I would imagine. Though there were quite a few important decisions with Tyrion Cersei and Marjorie in the last episode, but these I feel are more immediately affecting the house because we are right here, right now, in this moment. And it's the tipping point between two influential men
You may sit.
in the house.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before
Here
I
we
name
go.
my sentinel, I must tell you,
You're both worthy,
Duncan.
yeah.
Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Alright.
Let him be on with it.
That's a bit rude for the maester to
Many
jump in there.
thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Duncan.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tut! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Obviously,
I will
Royland will
not
remember that. He's not going to
disappoint you.
forget that very time soon, is he?
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We'll deal with him.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide.
That's a bit too
you
brash.
gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel.
I'm
I
not
knew
going
this
to
would happen.
ignore him.
He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Stop
Enough!
bickering.
Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither
Nicely
will
said.
I.
She appreciated that. And
Sir
he's a bit
Royland
unsure
is
now.
clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy
Yes.
can be
Yes.
a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
This is a very difficult decision here, but I think
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady
my
Marjorie
mother
for
may
her help.
have a little bit
It's not too late
of
for the
more
Crown to
influence here.
intervene on our behalf. But we
it's
must have
not.
a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful.
Right.
I trust Mira's judgment.
Okay.
Mother,
What would you recommend?
what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Okay.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Oh, here we go. Right, okay. So we use diplomacy, go with what Duncan says, and try and find a more cunning solution to the problem. We could bargain, like the Maester says, and offer them some ironwood. Ironwood? Which, I don't want to do that. I don't want to give away. I don't want to give them any power. The ironwood is very, very good material, obviously. That wasn't the word I was looking for, but it will do for now. What I mean is, bargaining and giving them this ironwood will give them more power. And it would only strengthen their forces. You heard what the Maester said about it being able to stop Valyrian steel. That is not what we want the Boltons to have. And if we fight, we will more than likely lose. The Boltons are stronger. Ramsay Snow is very unpredictable. And he probably would attack without question and without warning. So diplomacy may be the way. But then again, knowing Ramsay Snow's character, he's not very open to diplomacy as it is. So that probably be the more difficult route. But we'll go with it.
My new sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Okay. You're not
If
very
you
happy
aren't
about
ready
that.
for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect
Well,
his
why can't we
decision.
prepare for a fight on one front and then use diplomacy first? Have the men
Forgive us,
ready.
my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite
Certainly.
him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is
Unfortunately,
no
that is how
lord.
it's gonna go
That's
down.
absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
We'll
I
invite
will
him into the
meet
Great
him
Hall.
in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless.
Yeah.
Can't you see Tuttle is steering
Ramsay
you
won't
wrong?
take to
That's
being
enough,
threatened
Roland.
straight away.
Lord
He really
Ethan has
won't.
given his command.
How many years have I served
He'll
this
switch
house?
like that and
I cannot listen to that bloody
attempt
idiot
violence
anymore.
himself.
Forgive me, my lord.
Please sit
but
down.
you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Do it, or you'll be out. Thank you.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and
Yep.
we will not offer our ironwood.
Nope.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Good.
Then perhaps we should adjourn.
I'll need a
We
cool
have
head
to
in
prepare
there.
the house.
Okay. And remember to offer them bread and salt. I know it's a bit of a false thing now, but we'll do it anyway.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I can tell by your face. Maybe we should have a private
There
word with
will
him.
always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about
Okay,
your
like who?
brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always
Why did he go in the
protected you and
first
your
place?
sister.
Oh, you exiled him.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself.
Oh, okay.
He has no desire to rule.
Why did he exile himself?
Asher
What did he
is
do?
volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate.
So
He
he's
acts,
loyal.
and we need that.
Yeah,
You have
I agree.
many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use. You're a thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But
Okay.
a lord also needs swords.
Yeah, bring Asher back. It might help. You have my permission to go.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
I understand.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
I may have lost all links to Sir Royland, because
Thank you,
Malcolm
Ethan.
obviously
I'm glad
supports
you will
his
let me
decision,
do
so he
this.
may have been able to calm him down, but
Know that
we
you
do need
never
Asher back, I
stand
feel.
alone. You are a
I think it
forester.
more
Mira
useful to
stands
have
with
everyone
us,
back
and she
here.
may be able to help us yet.
And hopefully, yes, I can, with Mira, turn that into my favour in King's Landing as well. There is something to be had there, I feel. Hopefully we can do it before the wedding, because otherwise we're going to lose one of these people that we've found supporting, aren't we? Which would not be good. Not be good indeed. Okay, so we're back in King's Landing. And I feel that I should leave this episode here, and we'll continue with Mira in King's Landing next time, and hopefully strengthen the ties that we have with either Highgarden or the Lannisters through Tyrion. Like I said though, if we wait too long, we will lose one of those characters, and I believe most of you will know the reason why. And if you don't know the reason why, you probably shouldn't be playing this game just yet, or watching it for that matter. So, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you've agreed with the decisions I've made and what I've said about those to get to the final point. If you've liked the episode, obviously please do drop a like down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for the next episode.